Hey guys, Stephanie Young here, Project Tokala, and today is Halloween, and it's also National Black Cat Appreciation Day, one of them. It's Black Cat Appreciation Day in my book. And my name is Stephanie Young. I'm 37 years old, very strong Christian believer. Video gamer for a lot of my life. Oh, he's trying to play with my headphones. I love him, Smudgy. His name is Smudge. He's a good kitty. By the way, I've been trying to promote this. If you've heard any of the music, this is a track called Tokala the Bold, and I've sung this one already, just as a generic bard song. But I wanted to do some voice acting because since it's Halloween, I wanted to do something. I have this shirt called I usually wear my even star necklace, but today I have this Halloween shirt with a black cat and witches, spells, books and stuff, which I know I'm supposed to avoid the appearance of evil. It's just fantasies. One thing I worry about is the one of the books is called the Book of Shadows. I don't like that, but it's cute. It's a black cat. I'm also wearing my black cat socks. I'll show you my black cat socks. If you can see them with my sandals, I got my black cat socks. Hey Smudge! They all look like Smudge on my black cat socks. I don't know if you guys can see this. Anyway, we're still looking for people to help us on our project. My friend Shaden, he's been uploading stuff on a site called Streamable. I don't know. Like he's implemented a lot of features. It's ready for he has some multiplayer stuff, and yeah. He also has like he showed a character equipping armor and also a spell called a Frost Breath or Blizzard Breath, not Frost Breath, Blizzard Breath. It just makes a really powerful blizzard storm. But he needs help as just as much as I do. He's definitely nowhere near as far gone as far as mentally, because I'm pretty far gone. All the strokes in 2019. I used to be able to sing. I'm doing these things not only to promote the project, but also Smudgy, kitty. Yeah, I'm doing these to help promote the project and also to try to get my speech processing back. As far as being able to make 3D models, rig and animate them, I was all able to rig and animate from scratch, not with no reference. I mean, at least animation. I use a pre-made rigs in Blender, but also, what was I gonna say? I animated with no reference, so I had to just guess how the walk cycle and everything. And then it does look a lot better than the walk and run cycle from Elder Scrolls Morrowind. Those look really robotic and stiff, rigid. Anyway, we need people who can help us build more models for our various races in the game. I'm also today I'm gonna record some monster sound effects, and I'll show you how they're done. And I'm gonna make a random engine sound also. But first, I'm gonna start out with this scary kind of folklore tale. Tokala the Bold. There we go. I'm gonna record it in Farate, the voice of her. She has a high, kind of childlike voice. Anyway, sorry guys, I gotta pause this because my kitty cat is crashing to get out. Okay, sorry guys. I thought my cat was trying to get out. But no. Here we go. I'm just gonna sing this song in her voice. Yeah. Farate is her name. She's a little elf type person. Call them the Meritani. MER-TANY. Hey cat. My cat wants to he wants to be a part of this video. He's saying it's Black Cat Day in the US. So actually the 27th was National Black Cat Appreciation Day, but since it's Halloween day when when the most black cats are hurt, they're harmed, and yeah, they're harmed or killed or beaten or whatever they are. I mean, the evil people like to kill black cats, and that makes me sad. That's why I'm wearing this black cat shirt. If you can even see me. Can you see me? I don't think my excuse me. We had some Chick-fil-A. One of my favorite places to eat. And I'm gonna try to record this. I thank God I still remember all the lyrics to this. And my team and I brainstormed about 6 playable races years ago. And most of them left up. Yeah, my friend Jaden is the only one who's been working on it in the Unreal Engine. So he's doing that, but he's gonna need help. He's not very good at level design, so he'll need people to help him. So I'm thinking especially people who are up to date and know the latest Unreal Engine version. That's what we're gonna have it, what we're making it in. So here we go. But my other cat's in there meowing. She's trying to get out of somewhere. I might pause it again. See if she's in the birds room. I don't like her in the birds room. Oh, sorry, I thought this was unpaused. But here's my kitty Misty. I taught her how to say mama. Can you say mama? Oh, she just said it. She didn't say. But I was gonna say the cat outside knows how to say hello. So hello. Hello. And I'm like, that, you know how to say hello. Misty, she sometimes says hello, but usually she says mama, because I told her how to say mama. I'm sorry guys. I didn't know I was paused. I was telling you about how we had a pretty big team years ago for Realms of Tokala, which is what our game project is going to be called. It's an allegorical fantasy role-playing game project. I'll put that in this description. I put that in the description. You know guys, if you haven't clued in, I'm still severely stroke damaged from the stroke series I had in 2019. Because I've been plagued with strokes for many years now. The last one was a series of massive strokes, but this one was the worst because I lost my ability to sing. Misty, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I'm trying to push her down so she doesn't clog the foam mattress topper. Misty, no. I'm gonna grab her paw so she doesn't. Misty, no. These cats she's a terror to furniture and a terror of furniture, I always say. And anyway, getting off track. I'm distracted by the cat, but I'm just gonna tell you guys, we need people any talent, skill, or ability, or even if you don't have a skill or ability. I don't have a bank account. I'm just so far gone I can't do much of anything. Yeah, I really can't do much of anything. Kitty, stop it. But we need people of any talent or skill. But if you have a bank account, you can help us start a GoFundMe or Indiegogo or Kickstarter or something. Some kind of crowdfunding. Kitty, stop it. I'm gonna get her off this phone thing. She's this phone, it's got her holes from her claw marks. Get middle. You wanna claw something? Here's my pillow here. You can claw this pillow up, but not a nice mattress topper. It's not a really nice. It's just a generic mattress topper, but it's because the bed kind of got dissected. The cover came off of it, and the mattress topper is kind of exposed now, so it's a mess. We need people of any talent, skill, or ability. People who can help us voice act, write new quests. People who can help with the concept art and design. People who can help with 3D modeling. Maybe for game assets, stationary or animated. Maybe people can help with animations and stuff. Yeah, we need people who can help us with building our game world, level design. People who can help with Unreal Engine and need help with pretty much everything. I used to be able to sing, compose music, all that stuff. But when in 2019 I lost my speech processing. Pretty much everything. Kitty, I'm putting your paws up on the thing that I'm allowing you to claw up. Kitty, I'm gonna push you up on this thing. But anyway, if you can do this, maybe compose music, anything. Who can help us with any aspect of development, because maybe brainstorming new races and creatures and stuff, expanding our world, our lore. And we also need some help of an allegory is like it's related to the Bible, like the world of Narnia. It's related to the Bible. Pilgrim's Progress is another one. Even Middle Earth, their world is set up like a good versus evil. Their God/Jesus character is a powerful wizard named Eru Iluvar, and in Narnia, Aslan the lion is the God and Jesus character. The God/Jesus character, I say. But well, since it's Halloween, Ming has this kind of creepy gargoyle type thing. It's called a chimera in Notre Dame. Sorry, I'm kind of stuttery today. And we just ate a pretty big meal. Chick-fil-A is my favorite place to eat. I was thinking, we need some Christians to help see if this will align with a biblical text. But I've seen with the allegories like Pilgrim's Progress, all this stuff is even though it's based on the Bible, it's not like a direct copy. It correlates. It has the same examples and stuff in it, good versus evil, and a God character. But I'm sorry for not being all together today. But I guess I'm ready to record this. Put my headphones back on. Yeah. You can probably see I hold my left hand up. I still can't really feel it very well. I can grab stuff. Like I was able to grab my headphones with it. I hope you guys will like me putting this voice of my character. Miss voice acting, as you will. Yeah. I'm glad it's actually recording the video, I mean. Here we go. Let's try this and see how we do. I mean, I don't have the lyrics with me. I'll look and see if I can find the lyrics online. Yeah, I uploaded the lyrics onto our Google Drive. In Project Tokala. Astoria also has little stories like the Bard songs and stuff. Song lyric, here we go. And the Bard songs. Story of Telfair the Bold. I was gonna say curled warm in their beds, but curled up in their beds sounds better since it's very hot and muggy there. They live in a swamp. I'm gonna just keep these up while I'm recording. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna take a few deep breaths. I don't like to get out of breath. Was a wild and dark night, shadowed heavens benight, naught but run by the terrors they'd known. The Neartawny folk had been too often told of ghouls bereft of all flesh and bone. The lanterns were lit and the moths were aflit, and every curtain was drawn. Curled up in their beds, they all rested their heads to await the arrival of dawn. Telfair the Bold and her sidekick Halshaw were unfazed by the yarns that had been spun. As the Neartawny slept, from their quarters they crept, and into the dim woodland they'd run. They carried a map and some sickle thorn sap, for they thought that their journey'd be long. And up as they traveled, the trail had unraveled, the wind held a strong, restless song. But they hadn't gone far off when word met with a loud scoff, for them the witch of the wood. The wisp in her hands attuned her commands, quaking the ground where they stood. Shrill as the moonlight which pierces the night, 'Twas a sound by which one would forebode. Along had they hurried, they scampered and scurried down the dour and tortuous road. I'm going to lower the volume of this, bring up the volume of the I don't think I'm going to need a noise cancellation because it's not very loud in here. I couldn't get the timing down. I always get the I always delay in the first part. I'm gonna re-record this. 'Twas a wild and dark night, shadowed heavens benign. Here we go. Let's try it a few more times, like I did with the victory anthem. War has covered the plains, the blood washed out by the rains. Pray for the fallen and pray for our land. Here shall we stand and repair. Tokas guide us forward, that we might stay on your path. There we go. 'Twas a wild and dark night. There we go. That's bad. I gotta. It's kind of slow. I just don't realize how slow it is sometimes. Was a wild and dark night, shadowed heavens benign, naught but run by the terrors they'd known. The Meritani folk had too often been told of ghouls reft of all flesh and bone. Lanterns were lit. No, I can't. Sorry. At least I got the timing correctly there. It's getting kind of warm in here, but I'm hoping to be able to relax because it is cool. It is hot in here. Anyway. Twas a wild and dark night, shadowed heavens beneath. I can't concentrate anymore. I keep doing this over and over again. Sorry. Excuse me. Yeah, my bodily functions are kind of messed up today. We just ate and I got a cold. 'Twas a wild and dark night, shadowed heavens benight, naught but run by the terrors they'd known. The mere tawny folk had too often been told of ghouls bereft of all flesh and bone. The lanterns were lit and the moths were aflit, and every curtain was drawn. Curled up in their beds, they all rested their heads to await the arrival of dawn. Tafera the bold and her sidekick Halshaw were unfazed by the yarns that had been spun. As the mere tawny slept, from their quarters they crept, and into the dim woodland they'd run. One more time. I keep getting, my thoughts keep running off on me. I keep not being able to find stuff. You guys know I'm blind, over 60% blind. I lost my singing voice, pretty much everything. Twas a wild and dark night, shadowed heavens benight, naught but run by the terrors they'd known. The mere tawny folk had been too often told of ghouls bereft of all flesh and bone. The lanterns were lit and the moths were aflit, and every curtain was drawn. Curled up in their beds, they all rested their heads to await the arrival of dawn. Tafera the bold and her sidekick Halshaw were unfazed by the yarns that had been spun. As the mere tawny slept, from their quarters they crept, and into the dim woodland they'd run. They carried a map and some sickle thorn sap, for they thought that their journey'd be long. And up as they traveled, the trail had unraveled, the wind howled a strong, restless song. So sorry guys. I got a lot farther there than I ever did before. I just keep getting distracted. I'm so sorry everybody. I love you all. Take care guys. Have a good weekend. Have a happy Halloween if you live in Europe or US and if you celebrate it. Anyway, I don't know where else in the world they celebrate it. I mean, I don't celebrate it, but I'm just kind of getting into the mood of the season. Also because I like kitty cats. Yeah. By the way, the god is a fox named Tokis, T-O-K-I-S. He's like Aslan the lion. Because Tokala means fox in Native American names. So I'm gonna try this several more times, I guess. 'Twas a wild and dark night, shadowed heavens benight, naught but run by the terrors they'd known. The Mertani folk had been too often told of ghouls bereft of all flesh and bone. The lanterns were lit and the moths were aflit, and every curtain was drawn. Curled up in their beds, they all rested their heads to await the arrival of dawn. Talfera the bold and her sidekick Halshaw were unfazed by the yarns had been spun. As the Mertani slept from their quarters, they crept, and into the dim woodland they'd run. They carried a map and some sickle thorn sap, for they thought that their journey'd be long. And up as they traveled, the trail had unraveled. The wind howled a strong, restless song. But they hadn't gone far off when we met with a loud scoff. Before them the witch of the wood. The wisp in her hands attuned her commands, breaking the ground where they stood. Shrill as the moonlight which pierces the night, 'twas a sound by which one would forebode. Along as they hurried, they scampered and scurried down the dour and tortuous road. Okay, I guess that's the best I'm gonna do. I mean, I go pretty flat a lot, pretty often. But, in some parts I went in too quickly, didn't keep the pacing of the song. It has a pretty slow pacing, so. And I just want to rush into, that's a part of the stroke damage, wanting to rush into stuff and being impulsive, not wanting to take time and be steady and have patience. Yeah, my patience was pretty much shot after those strokes. But here's what I do to try my best to recover from strokes. 'Twas a wild and dark night, shadowed heavens benight, not but run by the terrors they'd known. The ne'er tawny folk had been too often told of ghouls breath of all flesh and bone. The lanterns were lit and the moths were aflit, and every curtain was drawn. Curled up in their beds, they all rested their heads to await the arrival of dawn. Talfera the bold and her sidekick Halshal were unfazed by the yarns that had been spun. As the Mertani slept from their quarters, they crept, and into the dim woodland they'd run. Oh, the stupid cat scratched herself. They carried a map and some sickle thorn sap, for they thought that their journey'd be long. And up as they traveled, the trail had unraveled. The wind howled a strong, restless song. But they hadn't gone far off when we met with a loud scoff. Before them, the witch of the wood. You guys know this is probably boring. I'd just like to get the word out. Her hands attuned her commands, breaking the ground where they stood. Shrill as the moonlight which pierces the night, 'twas a sound by which one would forebode. Along had they hurried, they scampered and scurried down the dour and tortuous road. And if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna toss the kitty cats out of the room and pause it. These kitties just don't know how to be quiet, so I don't know. I was hoping to not make this part too long in my promotional video series, guys. But if you want to read up on our project, our current web page is on Facebook. It just has a basic outline of who we are and how we started, the creativity involved, just in thinking up all these things, brainstorming the playable races and storylines and lands and stuff. I envisioned all the different climates and countries and stuff, so it's kind of like Tamriel. Well, there are different regions with different climates and whatnot. This world's going to be a lot smaller than Tamriel, so I don't know. Now that I've thrown the cats out, let's see. I'm trying to get my speech processing back with this. This would have been okay if the cats hadn't been shaking and scratching and making shingling sounds. It's really the one who's attracted like a magnet to this room. She just runs in. When I open the door for a second, she bolts in. And she refuses to come out when so, I'm sorry, guys. Yes, I noticed it's not recording, or it's not paused, so let's try this a few more times. And I forgot to put my headphones back on. Here we go. I'm kinda getting a headache, kinda getting dizzy. I'm gonna change this to by the yards. It's not supposed to be a perfect well, maybe it should be unfaced as the yarns, but they have pretty good grammar. The vernacular is a little bit weird. So anyway, I'll do this one more time and just keep on encouraging you guys to help us in our project to move it forward. Most of our team left, so we need to rebuild a team. Yes, mostly from the game modding community. I used to be able to sing, compose music and all that. So. But now all I'm doing lately is just trying to sing. Trying to provide vocal for my old tracks that I used to be able to compose and record and everything. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be the last time. Was a wild and dark night, shadowed heavens below. Let's undo that. 'Twas a wild and dark night, shadowed heavens benign, naught but run by the terrors they'd known. The Mertani folk had been too often told of ghouls bereft of all flesh and bone. The lanterns were lit and the moths were aflit, and every curtain was drawn. Curled up in their beds, they all rested their heads to await the arrival of dawn. Talfera the bold and her sidekick Halshaw were unfazed as the yarns had been spun. As the Mertani slept, from their quarters they crept, and into the dim woodland they'd run. They carried a map and some sickle thorn sap, where they thought that their journey'd be long. And up as they traveled, the trail had unraveled, the wind howled a strong, restless song. They hadn't gone far off when they met with a loud scoff. Before them the witch of the wood. The wisp in her hands attuned her commands, quaking the ground where they stood. Shrill as the moonlight which pierces the night, 'twas a sound by which one would forebode. Along and they hurried, they scampered and scurried down the dour and tortuous road. I guess that's probably the best I'm gonna do for now. It is a work in progress. I call it Dorothy. Save as. Save project as. You want to see Lament of the Ancients. And all of that control down the accidentally press control. I'm gonna save this and then I'm gonna isolate. Let's export this as export. Where is X? Here we go. Export. If anyone wants to try to do her voice, yeah, I'll export this. Anyway, guys, God bless you all, and please help our project. And I did promise you I'd do some sound effects if I have enough time to do that. That's it, do that. Here we go. I'm gonna close this real quick. Don't show this again at startup. I don't like this. Like an advertisement, or well, not an advertisement, but showing the whatever features they added. I don't care about the features. I just am recording simple things. I don't care about audio compression or any of that. No. It's beyond my technical know-how, especially ever since having the series of massive strokes that took out my logic of processing. So here we go. I'll notice you can pitch things. Pitch a scary monster sound. Then I'm gonna just record another sound effect. Here we go. Let's do the first one here. I'm gonna sound like a baby bear. I like making this sound effect. So there's that one. Now I'm gonna your pitch. I'm gonna pitch it down a little bit. Well, this might be, let's see what this sounds like. There we go. Let's see what this sounds like. No, I don't know. Just probably save this as a. And the sound effect I'm about to make is it's more taxing on my lungs. It makes me even more dizzy, but it's fun. That's the thing. What it is I'm rolling my tongue at the same time as I'm blowing raspberries. Here we go. I'm gonna do this one unpitched. Let's see. I'm sorry, guys. I can't see them. You know, I'm blind, so. Here we go. Yeah, let's open it again. Make another. I don't like this creepy gargle thing, but then again, I'm wearing a pretty occultic shirt. And make this random engine. I don't know if it's like an engine sound effect. I know I can't be the guy who does all the weird sounds, but I'm trying my best. I mean that just what you call it, the background noises of the wind and the bird going, that was me whistling. Now I pitched that down a lot. It sounded like a bird. Yeah. Anyway, here we go. I'm gonna hear how this sounds. Let's see. I'm gonna pitch this one down if I'll save this. It's going to affect pitch and tempo. Let's see if the default in the kitchen tempo. Let's see if it's I kind of like this. It does sound like an engine, doesn't it? If you guys want to do a cool sound effect, just do that. If you know how to roll your tongue and you know how to just blow out, or like a horse goes at the same time it goes. It's fun, so just wanted to have some fun with you guys today. And say God bless you and have a good rest of your week. Happy Halloween too if you celebrate it. Happy last day of fall. Happy last day of October, not fall. Happy last day of October if you don't celebrate Halloween. See you guys. God bless.